Hey guys, John here with J&E Garage. Today we're installing the 3-inch LED pod lights to this Ford F-150. We're going to take out the old fog lights, put in the new 3-inch LED pods. They're amber lit, not like these ones, but so anyway, they're amber backlit with an amber lens on the top when they turn on. Alright guys, so we're changing out these cracked fog lights, on this F-150. The other one is cracked just like this one. Apparently all stock F-150s cracked like that from the heat from the halogens, and especially with these LEDs in there. So what you got to do is get under here, get that set screw right there, take that out first, and then after that you either put a body panel removing tool in here to squeeze it this way. So these little brackets come out. They're actually little arms. You can actually see it on this one since we did the chop. You can see where it's at. These little things here. I'm going to push those in and release the fog light, and then it just pops forward. So right now Jeff is removing a set screw, and then he's going to take out the light here, and then we're going to put in some new Diode Dynamics fog lights and make them look a lot nicer. We got this side out already, so this is what it looks like when it comes out. Right there, just a big hole. So the Diode Dynamics have these little things here, just like on the factory one, the little things on the side here that go in and mount flush in there. So this is the other cracked fog light as well. And then, like I said, these are the two things that you just got to kind of push in to get release from this side here. You actually push in on the body here. And then these are what we're going to install. They're the 3-inch LED pods from Diode Dynamics. So we'll get those installed into the little brackets, and I'll show you from there. Alright, so as you can see here, these are the 3-inch Diode Dynamics fog lights that he's going to put in there. It comes with this bracket here, and it has those little set screw things, not set screw, but the placement pads, tabs, I don't know what they're called. Anyway, his are backlit, so they have an extra wire plus the stock or the OEM attachment point. It has this extra wire here that you need to find something that goes into your daytime running lights, so these can be backlit while the truck is on. And anytime your daytime running light's on, the backlight will be on these, and then once you want your fog lights, you just hit the switch and it turns on just like your normal OEM stock fog lights. So this one's in here loosely. We haven't tightened it yet. We're going to tighten it. Diode wants you to angle it kind of down a little bit so you don't blind people when they pass you. So these go in here, just little set screws in there. They have washers, nylon lock washers that go in that little slot there. That you snug these down, and it keeps them nice and locked so they don't move around on you and shift while you're driving, especially off-roading. This is what they look like when they're not installed. And then this is the bracket that they go into. And obviously you need to put these the opposite ways so they fit, so that's the same way. So this one is for the driver's side actually, so it's upside down, so they're like that. And then this one is for the passenger side. Alright, so we're going to get them installed and show you how they look. Alright, so this is how you put in the Diode Dynamic fog lights. So basically just going to tuck all these wires in here real quick, like so. Just tuck them in that hole. And then just grab them from the back side, pull them out, get all the slack out. So like I said, these are the long ones because they're going to go to the daytime running lights. You just have to attach them to one of the ones that are up here in the grill. So you want to keep the bezel in here for the factory, because literally all these do is just slide right into that spot, and that's it. They're installed. You want to tighten these before you put this in here, because you can't really get to that hole on this side. You can get it to this side, but it's better just to tighten them beforehand. And like I said, Diode Dynamics wants you to push it down a little bit so they can angle down to the ground, so you're not blinding people on their way out, on their way towards you. And then there's a hole on this side, and basically they give you a little rubber piece that puts in there. I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. So this is a little rubber piece that goes in that little hole. Basically just makes it look nice and seamless, so there's no silver showing through. So you're just going to kind of tuck that in, push it in all the way, and it basically just makes it like that. So like I said, that's pretty much installed. All we got to do is plug this factory piece in here to the factory attachment to the fog light, and then this one we're just going to run to something up here that connects to the daytime running lights. Alright, so as you can see here, we routed the daytime running lights up here to this little spot here where this amber daytime running light sits on. I believe that's the turn signal too for these two sides, the top and bottom. But anyway, so we spliced right in here, and then the Diode Dynamics comes with a little splicer in the kit, and then also a little tab insert for the wiring. right here, so it just literally slides right in and pops in. That's what runs the daytime running lights on the backlit, the amber backlit on the fog light. So go ahead and plug everything in, make the wiring nice and pretty so it's not sticking everywhere, and then we'll show you what it looks like when it's turned on. Alright, so got them installed. That's how they look. This is the driver's side, passenger side. Got the wiring right here, all just tucked in here, zip tied nice and neat. Just putting back on this little cowl that goes on top of the front. Is that we're gonna go ahead and turn them on once he's done with that, and we'll show you what they look like backlit, and then we'll show you what they look like on. And it's daytime right now, so you won't be able to see them that good, but we'll give you a night shot as well later. Alright, so he's gonna turn on right now with the backlit. Actually, right now, when he opens the door, the backlit comes on. So that's what it looks like backlit. That's the driver, passenger. Now he's gonna turn them on. But as you can see, they're a lot brighter when they're actually on. Looks really nice. So that's the headlight with the fog lights on. Looks pretty good. So yeah, that's what they look like during the day. You can see they're pretty bright already in the daytime. It's kind of overcast outside, so you can see them pretty good. But we'll show you night view as well, and we'll show you driving a little bit later. All right, guys. So we finally finished these lights. Well, we finished them a while ago. We had to actually change his brakes and his rotor, so we were doing that for a little bit. Anyway, so here's the backlit at night. So you can see it kind of it lights up with all the daytime running lights. So he has his grill that runs off daytime running lights, the little spot in the middle, and this is actually what we got the wire connected to for the fog lights to run off the daytime running lights. I'm gonna go ahead and turn them on, and then we'll see what those look like on. All right, so this is what the lights look like when they're on. As you can tell, they're pretty low, which is good. That's where you want fog lights. You don't want them right where your headlights are, because then you're gonna start blinding people, especially with how bright these Diode Dynamics fog lights are. So they put out a pretty wide beam. You kind of can't tell right here, but they'll go pretty far, and they'll actually be in the ditch area. Like if you're on a two-way street, they'll be on the edge of the ditch, so you can see past the street. That's what they look like on. They look pretty good. We've got a yellow tint to them, like the amber color. A little different than the orange, but it looks really good, and they're nice and bright. It's angled down, so whenever it fogs or rains or anything like that, they'll light up the sky nice and bright.
Alright guys, so this is just me driving with my regular lights on. This is my high beams, regular lights, and then as you can tell, this is with the Diode Dynamics SS3 Pros. You can tell, you can see the side is the ditches. You can see a lot more. Now you really can't see anything. Now if I'm looking to the right, nothing. I can see everything there. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is how everything is. And then my bright, and you can see it lights up everything on the sides, guys. So yep.